Am I closer than normal? It's because of the tibbies, isn't it? Hello, I'm Shubble and welcome to my channel. Today we're back on CuteCraft. You might notice that there's some differences in the world behind me. I changed some colors around here in the moving house, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm really not sure how I feel about it. I liked the house. In fact, I might just go back and make it all go back the way it was before I touched it and changed things. But I wanted to play with some brighter colors. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm not even gonna touch this at all today because I just don't know. I also gave a little carpet back to the elephant. We might even go bigger, build a bigger elephant later. He was just like a placeholder elephant because I said I was gonna build an elephant that episode, so I did. We're working on a traveling circus type world. I think we're gonna need a lot more space because I do wanna do like a big circus tent. I just saw the coolest circus tent. This is the picture that I'm looking at because that could be like a cool entryway into this whole little area that I'm working on, but also it's so big. But I could start with like a little, like there would be multiple tents. So maybe eventually I'll build like a big entryway. I'll probably take away this little kind of hill here. Oh my gosh, one of the tents I'm looking at is a Grian video. This ends up happening all the time. Link Grian's video down below. I'm gonna remember to link the video down below. We're gonna build one of the tents from his 18 Minecraft tent or similar designs video. Thanks, Grian, for being a literal gift from God. Ooh. Okay. It'll need some work. You probably, in fact, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my house and things that I was building before I even uploaded my last CuteCraft video because I think Joey showed it. And I didn't warn anybody to not show it. I didn't really care. You're probably gonna see a lot of that, of just different things coming and going on my land. You'll be like, what, where did that come from? And then it'll just not be there anymore and you'll be like, where did it go? Okay, we have some things that clearly could use some touching up, but this is a great start. Honestly, I've got a lot of space. I just have to sort of level it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might even fill in this like circular area we're in, one layer up, and just move everything up by one. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use the colors that we're using. I'm using a lot of orange and yellow and like touches of hot pink. I don't know where that came from. I was using blue. I'm not anymore. The colors we're gonna worry about later. Tell me what I should be using, especially on this house, because there are a lot of, I just couldn't figure out a good log. I'm not mad about the gold. I'm a little mad about the orange. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know what I'm doing. Love the hot air balloon. Absolutely flawless hot air balloon. Yeah. Okay. I have the bottom circular part of the tent done. Okay, I just had to go around and rebuild pretty much the whole thing because I did it one block too big. Anyways, now that that's done, I think I pretty much just go around. Is it in reverse or the same? It's a little bit random, the top of the tent. It's not in stripes the same way the bottom is. I'm just gonna try and build it the way that Grian did it, but also it doesn't have to be done perfectly. I've learned very quickly that it's not random and that it's incredibly calculated and placed perfectly where it's supposed to be. Trust me, that's supposed to be off center. I'm following it. I'm counting. I'm doing the math. Oh, I also haven't made my ringmaster skin yet, but don't you worry. I'm gonna have that soon. Woohoo! Okay, so there's a lot more detail with the birch planks, which Green actually used sandstone, but I wanted to use wood because we're using birch here, and I think I'm gonna keep using birch. I used oak up there, but don't worry about that. This ring around here has a lot more detail to it, which I'm gonna now spend probably a good 10-15 minutes on. But other than that, the tent is done. The inside looks pretty good. I don't know how this part's supposed to look. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Honestly, I love that. I don't know what's gonna go in there. It's looking like a circus. No idea what this is. No idea what this is or what it's gonna look like or what it's gonna be. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I think I'm done. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I actually did it. I did it and I nailed it. there were very specifics on where you're supposed to place blocks and the pattern that was on the inside that I was like, I think it's random. It wasn't at all, and I nailed it. Something that somebody else also mentioned doing was once I have a bunch of different buildings and tall peaks, I should have little strings or something hanging so that you can have little flags or what looks like clothes hanging off, and I think that that's a cute idea. There's not a ton of builds when I Google Minecraft Circus that look like what I'm trying to do. It seems like it's a little bit of an untapped territory to build a giant circus. Oh, I hate the clown, so I'm not building a clown. I don't like that at all. This house's colors have to change. I have no idea. To what? Honestly, maybe just a big spruce thing, and we'll put different tent coverings and roofs on top. Maybe I should just make the whole thing spruce and birch, and then play around with the colors of the roofs and have little strings hanging with little flags dangling off of it and different steam pipes to show that it's steam powered. It really isn't fitting with the circus, but I'm going for something a little abstract. And by that, I mean, I don't know what I'm going for. I like these two buildings. This, I'm not happy with as it is right now. But I think I'm onto something if I get rid of this wood. In fact, let me just play with that right now. Okay, I think that those gold logs were definitely not the way to go. We're gonna use spruce slabs and spruce stairs instead of these little yellow ones. I might not keep the roof as orange. We might make it yellow. I don't want to go too much yellow. Maybe we'll make it, I don't know. You guys definitely help me if you have an eye for this. It's not my strong suit. Actually, building is not my strong suit. Actually, I don't really have a strong suit. I also only put all these slabs here, most of them anyways, to cover up the orange bottoms of the acacia. I actually liked the acacia. We might want to bring that back in just because I thought that the gray logs were really nice. And honestly, at least at this point, if I'm using spruce and dark oak, I can easily switch that for acacia because I can world edit those. The second I went in with modded blocks, I wasn't going to be able to world edit them anymore and replace them. But now I can. Okay, it's a lot darker. But I think that it's better than the gold. But let me go ahead and just like grab that little spot. Okay, let's just see things. Because dark oak was added later than like the original spruce and oak, the number is much farther away from where spruce is, which is actually just 17. So that gives it a little bit more of a red tone. I kind of liked, if we went for the dark log, that's a little bit more of a muted kind of grade tone. Brown, not red. I don't really know. Just regular oak. That's kind of nice. It's all very much the same tone of brown. We can make the wheels even dark oak instead of spruce. That's not all the same. Am I the only one? I like the acacia. Am I the only one? I don't know. But obviously those slabs are gonna have to be replaced. So this clearly needs a lot more work. We might go back to the frame of acacia because I actually really like it. And if anything, the tips of the logs being orange help with the orange roof. I can replace the slabs back to the gray slabs that we used that were oak stained with gray so that they kind of match. The wheels I kind of like in spruce, and the way that the wheels go later is that they have these like frames over them. I might have to move them one to the left because they're actually supposed to be a little bit out farther. Gonna like be a cover over the wheel. I guess I could do it where they are, but if I move them out one more, it'll help make the house not look so weirdly narrow. I think the wheels need to be out one farther. Okay, I think that already looks better. It being one wider than the house makes it look so much better. These wheels are just, it's touching the house, which would not work. None of what I've built so far, realistically, I think none of it makes sense. Okay, so now those wheels, I think I'm also gonna move these little ones around. I just kind of put them there as like a placeholder of where I'm gonna eventually put the front of the house, which is gonna, I think, sort of resemble the front of a train. There we go. That's what that looks like. And then it kind of goes down farther. I'm gonna work on this really quick on the other side. That looks cool. I don't know how it would look if all the logs were also spruce. I think having them be gray is a little bit helpful in this situation. We might change the slabs back to the oak stained gray ones, but now we're in business. I'm gonna finish up these bits on the wheels, and then we're gonna look at what we have accomplished today. That's pretty good. All right, and I think what I wanna do real quick, these wheels, I'm gonna move them because the house comes out a little bit farther. It's gonna be a little bit longer at the, woo, that's gonna look cool. I wanna keep working on this. I couldn't do it without knowing what colors I was using, but I think we're looking good. I just gotta do something about raising everything up one and filling in just that little circle that we've sort of created here. You know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it so that it's done. Because I'm a lot of talk and not a lot of doing. Okay, let's see if I got that right. We're gonna move everything up. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand here, copy, cut, paste. That was spooky. We did it. This is gonna look a little odd. Let's just see what happens when I do it. Okay, that's not so bad. That's something that we can work with fixing. The trees are a little bit cut off. It looks a little bit extra weird over here. Oh yeah. But that can be fixed. In fact, I think I went too far back anyway, but now it looks like we have a lot more space, which is great. I'll have a little bit of landscaping to do. Actually, a lot of landscaping to do, but like that's a problem, but that can be fixed easily. This, I think I'm gonna kind of remove this little hill, fill it in the bottom, but we're making some good progress on our traveling circus. I like the direction that it's headed. I like it a lot better now at the end of the episode than I liked at the beginning because I was messing around with colors and it was ugly. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!